Welcome to my Warframe Beginner's Guide Tips and Tricks. Beginner's Guide Tips and Tricks? Warframe Tips and Tricks for Beginners. So I've got about 8 points, about 8 tips for you. So first off, what is Warframe? Warframe is a third-person shooter. It is free to play. This is what it looks like. Absolutely beautiful. When you start the game, you've got a choice of 3 Warframes, okay? These are all Warframes, different Warframes. So the first 3 choices you get are Excalibur, Mag, and Vault. I think I still got my normal Vault. No, I don't. I don't have my Excalibur either. I didn't have Mag, because I didn't pick Mag. At the beginning, I would highly recommend you pick Excalibur. He's very user-friendly, easy to use for beginning of the game. But obviously the choice is yours. You can choose whoever you see fit. If you fancy using one of the others, just click him. And yeah, we can start our journey. So at the beginning of the game, you'll have a tutorial. Once you complete this tutorial, you'll end up in this ship. It's like cutscenes and stuff. You'll only have this console, navigation, right? So this is called your star chart. This is, all the planets that you can visit, do missions. What you want to do is, you want to do the blue blinking ones. Obviously, I haven't got any because I've completed all my missions, but I can show you what the blue blinking ones look like. So if we go steel path like this, steel path, this is hard mode basically. Once you've done it, the original system, normal one, you do on hard mode, okay? And it is hard. So these are the blue blinking ones. I have Russ and Guy over there. These are the 2 I haven't, because I haven't done hard mode yet. You want to try and get to these junctions as quick as possible. So you've got the Mars junction. Once you do that, you can go to Mars. Venus junction takes you to Venus, and so on and so on, okay? If you highlight a planet, you can see the line going between each planet. That shows you, Mercury doesn't go anywhere but Venus, or Uranus goes to them too, and so on and so forth, okay? For the junctions, I'll show you now. So if I go to junction, it'll come up with these goals or challenges you have to do to unlock the next planet. So you have to do complete a quest, force prize, collect 20 mods, apply 4 mods to a single warframe or weapon, upgrade any mod to rank 2 or higher through the fusion process, and then you get your rewards at the bottom. Once you've done the rewards, you have to fight a warframe. Once he's defeated, or she, then you'd go to the next planet. Okay, the goal is you want to try and unlock every single planet as quick as possible. Well, not as quick as possible, but you want to unlock every planet, okay? And then you can always go back to do the missions you haven't done. Because once you've completed the whole star chart, that's when you unlock Steel Path. And you can unlock this thing as well. And also sorties. But that's all endgame stuff. Don't worry too much about that for now. Just concentrate on, doing all your missions, completing the star chart, and then we'll move on to our next tip, which is while you're doing missions, there's an easy way to move around. Because you want to move around the missions quite fast because they are really big maps, okay? So to move on the map easy, right? You've got this thing called bullet jumping, which is not in any other game I've ever seen. So this is sprinting. You could go around the whole map like this. Wouldn't recommend it. So the bullet jumping is you slide with L1, if I'm playing on console, slide, and then you press X to jump, and that's a bullet jump. Slide jump, right? You can also chain movements together, so you do slide jump jump, that is a double jump, and then press slide again. Slide jump jump slide, jump jump slide, jump jump slide, and you can do this and you can traverse the map very quickly. Okay, so that's the bullet jump bit. While you're doing a bullet jump as well, if I go straight up, I look up and I jump, and I hold the aim button, it kind of does a slow down time sort of thing, and you can still shoot while you're doing this, okay? So that's the bullet jump in. Play around with it until you get, like this, and you can traverse the map faster, because these maps are really big. Okay, so on to the next tip, which we'll go with mastery rank. If I click on my profile, top left corner, so you can see my mastery rank is 16. I'm an eagle. Caw-caw. Silver eagle. I want to be a gold eagle. That's not fair. Anyway, mastery rank. This is my breakdown of the things that I've done to get up my mastery rank. So you got warframes, primary weapons, secondary weapons, melee, missions, steel path, everything, right? So mastery rank is basically how much of the game's content you have played. Okay, you need to level up everything in the game. So Warframes, weapons, companions, archwings, complete the star chart, complete the steel path, you know, the hard mode of the star chart, your quests, your scans. Scans will be easier later on when there's a companion you get, Helios, from the clan, and he scans everything for you. It makes it a lot easier than walking around with a scanner, scanning everything and getting shot by enemies and stuff, you know. That's basically massive rank. How much of the game's content you have played. You want to try and get this up as quick as possible, which will move me on to my next tip, which is 2 guns at the beginning of the game. They're really useful and are really going to help, I think, personally, okay? So you've got the Balto and the Heck. So the Balto you get from the Mercury Junction, I think. So you go to Venus, you do your junctions, you get to Venus, you try and get all the way over to Mercury. You'll get 2 quests once a week, Howl of the Kubro, and then you get the Balto. I don't think the Heck is on a planet. I think you've got to get it from the marketplace. But them 2 guns you want to try and get right at the start. So you've got the Balto and then the Heck. The Heck is a shotgun. The Balto is a sort of automatic crossbow machine gun thing. I don't know, the guns in here are really mad. They're really cool and different. You've probably never seen guns like it in other games. So yeah, once you got them, you're A-OK sorted. My next tip will be clans, because I did mention it, so I'll talk about clans. So I made my own clan because I kept joining them and then not playing for a long time, and then they kicked me, so I made my own. In the clan dojo, which I'll take you into now, to get into a clan dojo, so once you've joined a clan, if you want to join one like at the start of the game preferably, and to get into the dojo you have to make a key, and to get a key you go to the marketplace in your orbiter, your spaceship, and go into the marketplace. On console I click L3 and then I can type in the search bar what I'm looking for. So you just type in clan and it'll come up clan key as a purchasable item, and you just click on it, build it, and then boom, you've got a clan key. You can go to the clan. You will have to wait for it to be the build to complete though. In the clan you'll have, if I go to fast travel, so you've got these labs. Now these labs have weapons, warframes and all sorts in, okay? So if I go into this one, this is the chem lab. All these weapons, that's a companion, the Jinn. You've got all of the factions in here with their corresponding weapons, and you know, this is the Tenno, and you've got Tenno weapons, you've got Banshee, Warframe, there's Neza, Volt, Wukong, Archwings, there's all sorts of stuff, right? So join a clan. That's all I'm saying is join a clan, okay? Just join a clan. Next, also, after you join a clan, you'll unlock Railjack, or the ability to make your own Railjack, which is this. It's basically your own giant war machine spaceship with guns, and it's freaking awesome. Some people are a bit in 2 minds about Railjack. I personally love Railjack. I think it's sick. So, my guns on the side. So yeah, you can play Railjack missions, but you'll be playing in other people's Railjacks. So if you want your own, you gotta join a clan. I'm sorry, some things are just clan locked in this game. But so worth it. So yeah, that's clans. Moving on from that, we will talk about platinum. So as you can see, I'm skint. I have 7 platinum. Or as they call it in Warframe, plat for short. Because it's just, you know, it's easier to say. So there's loads of things you can buy with plat. You know, you've got these bundles which have got like warframes and skins and all sorts of stuff. You don't want that yet. Not yet. Later on. Right at the beginning of the game, you want stuff like these 2, I would say, are the main ones to get at the beginning of the game. So you want warframe slots and weapon slots. Because getting these, you'll have access to more warframes, more weapons, and some companion slots, 1 or 2. So you can get your mastery rank up, you know, for them sick guns. So these 2, I would say, are priority when spending your plat at the beginning of the game. Platinum can be bought from a marketplace, okay? So like, say I want to buy this, it'll say I'm skint. Do you want to buy a platinum? So you get platinum, you go to the store and you can buy it, right? It can be traded. So if you've got something you want to sell to someone, only certain items can be sold. Let's just get that out there first. You can sell it for platinum. That's the currency you sell it for. You can't sell it for anything else. Or it can be farmed for free. So even though it's a premium currency, you can farm it for free. The cosmetics, you can buy them later on to make your characters look sick. Like, this isn't a normal, this is Rhino, by the way. This is my Rhino. This isn't a normal skin. This is one that I've purchased because it looks freaking awesome, dude. So yeah, you can buy stuff like this later on. Don't buy at the beginning, get them slots. And last but not least, moving on to the last tip, the Codex. If you do get stuck in Warframe on anything you don't know, there's like three utilities I would say will help you the most, okay? So the Codex, this console, you know, just up from navigation, you come to this console, Codex, you've got all your quests by here, okay? You've got Universe, which is companions, objects, relics, arcanes, weapons, Warframe. This is information on everything pretty much in the game, okay? So if you go into Warframes, you click on Ash, you know, it'll tell you, you know, a brief description of warriors. He's great for players looking for a stealthy approach to combat. Lethal abilities are complemented by powers of distraction. I don't know what that was. Oh, that shows his passive. Bleed effects inflicted on enemies do 25% increased damage and last 50% longer. So yeah, you can look at Warframes. You can look at factions. If you click L1 and R1, you can go through each one. So there's Grenier, Corpus, Infestation, Unaffiliated. Oh, some of these I haven't seen. That's probably ones I've missed. Orokin, Sentient, Stalk, there's loads. Okay. There's a lot. This might be a lot of information to take in, but trust me, it's worth it. Because you're worth it. So yeah, Codex. If you're unsure on anything, come to you. You also have these extra training things you can do, which, you know, you'll get the basics anyway with your tutorial. And then you've got advanced movement, which is the bullet jumping and stuff. Advanced melee, so like melee combos, and yeah, you'll get the gist of it. You click on these, and these is training in how to do certain things. Mods and upgrades, that's probably the only one I would really click on here, because they're a little bit, oh, that's very brief. Mods are a little bit confusing, and all this tells you is mods can be found and combined to enhance your weapons and augment your Warframe. There are video guides on modding in Warframe. You might want to check one or two out, just so you get the basics down. That's what I did, and that's how I understand how modding works within Warframe, because it is a little bit complicated, but once you get the basics down, it's fine. That's normally the thing that puts people off the game, but don't let it put you off. Honestly, the game is fantastic, and mods is, once you get the gist of it, it's awesome. And then you've got missions, which just shows you all the different types of missions that you can do. It gives you a description of each one. You know, a lot of them are quite self-explanatory. Like a defense mission, you got to defend something. Capture, you got to capture someone, you know, pretty self-explanatory. So that, I think, concludes our little tutorial. Yeah, I think that's all the basics. I think will get you on your journey. If there's anything you don't understand, any questions, please put them in the comment section below, and I will reply to you. I will. As always, it's been a pleasure doing this type of video. And yeah, don't forget to like the video, please. You know, give it a cheeky like. Very helpful to me. If you like my content as well, also don't forget to subscribe, you know, because you'll get more of this stuff. This good stuff. Rhino's so cool. I love Rhino. So yeah. Peace out, everyone, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thank you for watching.